Hugging little people. 101 with Dylan. A simple internet search told me an estimated 2/3 of the world have never seen snow in person. I wonder what it must be like to hear of snow and not know what it feels like in your hand and mouth and down the back of your shirt. We don't see snow very often in the Willamette Valley, so when it does come down, there's always excitement, and when it sticks, there's celebration. So, when it snowed last Christmas, my best friend Dylan and I left the warmth of our homes in pursuit of adventure. It's like an alien wasteland. I know I've heard that described this way many times before, but like, man. And naturally, I decided to document it. It started with a phone call the day before, in which Dylan and I decided we were to go sledding the following morning. We wanted a place with a slope and minimal foot traffic, so the old quarry was an obvious choice. That's where we're going. I had never been sledding before, though I had been tubing, which I figured was similar. However, that was many years ago, and, like any mature college student, I wanted to relive my childhood. I'm getting kind of tired. I'm getting kind of tired. Bench. For those of you who have not been fortunate enough to have adventured with Dylan, the journey is consistently just as fun as the destination. I did not, on this occasion, however, account for how stunning the view would be the whole way. Here are a few still shots I took. After a short rest and a quick stop to admire the local wildlife, we made our way onward to the quarry. At the base, we noticed the stream that wanders down the quarry had nearly tripled in size and was frozen over. Upon closer examination, only the top was solid, making it a bit of a hazard. The normal two paths across the expansive lot before the main trail up the quarry were now overtaken with this tow-hungry ice trap, so we decided to take the third route over this odd cement walk that raises and lowers in height like poorly planned stairs. However, this was overgrown with branches and brambles, all covered in the powdery snow. We decided it wasn't worth turning back, and with gloves on and shovel in hand, Dylan decided to brave the trail, me falling behind, wielding the camera so I didn't have to do any work. Oh, that I'm just letting you do all the work.
Not much work. Light work, if anything. The real risk is getting a ton of snow dropped on your head.
Oh.
It's a very real risk.
Suppose that's what the shovel's for. This was a bit hazardous, but we managed. And that is why we couldn't take the other path. Because it's all ice down the middle.
Yeah.
All the way down. Whoa, whoa. And I gotta watch where I'm stepping. What do you think this used to be here?
I don't really know. Probably some kind of loading dock.
Just like a bunch of random stuff. Oh, that's water.
Yeah.
We can walk over it-ish.
Last step, first step. Or actually right there is the first step.
Okay.
If you sit at the top, you'll slide 3 feet, you'll be at the bottom. We can go over to the power lines one though, that might actually work. I didn't see that before. You wanna try it?
I think we should keep going up for now.
Oh, okay, alright.
We'll see what else we can find. After we made it past the trees, we set our minds back to the reason we had come, sledding. I pointed out a few of the hills in the lot to our right, but Dylan, being the expert in sledding, felt they would not be worth our time. So we headed onward up the quarry in pursuit of the perfect spot. About a half-mile up, we were both getting pretty tired of pushing through deep snow and settled for an incline we felt may suit our needs. Our gear was placed in a neat little pile tucked onto the boogie board that did not surf well on the fluffy snow, and began the process of inflating Dylan's tube. Wait, this is just the same thing as tubing. Oh well, it'll still be fun. After the tube was inflated, we got some silly photos to commemorate our adventure. At this point, we were set to go. We found our slope, inflated our tube, and set up the camera, and it was going to be exhilarating and cool, and it sort of works.
Okay.
The snow is pretty powdery though, and now that it's been packed down, it will work better.
Try to hit the same spot. Oh, see, you actually did it. You made it.
So it works, sort of, again.
You wanna go?
Now it's Dylan's turn, which naturally was spectacular.
Successfully failed.
We noticed, due to the natural leftward slope of the incline, we were straying toward a corner that led to gravel and icy water, neither of which are very appealing.
Yeah, we're on a mono here, man. What's that? We're on a mono trail here. We're going to the side every time. We gotta like wall it off and make it go that way somehow.
There were several attempts at manufacturing walls and guides to our path. Some did even show a bit of success. The rest of this footage tells the story better than I can.
Wow. Right back around. I mean, hey, that's something. Yeah? If I can follow that, I can go faster. Now, how are you liking sledding so far? Good. Well, all right. You messed up.
I'm just thinking, like, might not have been the most exciting of sledding experiences, but in the end, it's a lot more about the fun in the journey. As much as that's just kind of like cheap, that's what happened, and it's okay with me. But also, sledding.
Would you like to say a few more appropriate words?
For Narnia?
Sounds all right.
For Narnia. Ah!
Damn. Wow. Narnia must be in trouble.
Hey, that's pretty good. Ah! You think you can do that?
Think I could butt slide? No, I'd probably miss the sled.
I literally just fell backwards. Oh.
All right, I'll try it, I guess. Yeah. Turn it over.
It's a little less aggressive when you're running. Great. I would call that a resounding success.
Does that mean we can head home?
What?
Does that mean we can head home?
I would say so.
After we were satisfied, all new ideas had been exhausted, as were we. We deflated the tube, packed up our gear, and made our way down the quarry.
You just look so serious.
Serious business.
Before we left, I did want to try out the boogie board on one of the steeper hills at the bottom I had noticed earlier.
I feel like a little kid.
You are a little kid.
About to be a big kid? Oh.
It went swimmingly.
Snow in your crotch.
I mean, it was fun.
Yeah.
We talked a lot on the way back home. I don't have anything recorded because I was spending time connecting with my best friend, and oftentimes, that happens best when phones are away. We did, however, stop for refreshments to warm our frozen fingers and faces. I'd like to remember this day. I chose to step out of my comfort zone to partake in the pleasures of joy and childlike play out in the playground of creation. And sure, I returned to the familiarity of Robert Fulgham and warm tea and paisley, but it was all much sweeter having braved the outside. I encourage you all, don't give up the childlike pleasures in your life. Go outside, do something unusual, spend time with people you love, and please, just put your phone away.
You clobbered it.